With me today is Emily Skemper.
County officials and an attorney for the developers found themselves under fire last Tuesday night in a room full of desperate families from Wreckers Cay Trailer Park.
What kind of planet is that, Monroe County?
Because we've got families who are living there.
The mobile home owners have been given notices of eviction ahead of a redevelopment of the waterfront property between Laurel Avenue and McDonald Avenue on Stock Island.
And there's a homeless crisis here in Key West. And you have a whole bunch of families who are living there as we speak. And all of a sudden, we're going to get kicked out. So where are we going to find a place of residence afterwards?
And you need to contact the management company. I understand that that's a big concern of everyone here.
Barton Smith, the attorney who represents Wreckers Cay, 75% of which is owned by the $18 billion private equity firm of Lubert and Adler, came in hoping to present the plans for a 279-unit workforce housing project with managed green space and a swimming pool.
For hour, $10 and $9 an hour. How's possible bring like that? I want to live there, but I can't. How is possible people don't
Instead, the discussion centered around the fate of the mobile home owners and whether or not they could possibly relocate in the area.
That's the people working in hotel. That is the people living, because they live for $10 an hour right here and get paid $900.
And I understand.
The families, who now have attorneys, are hanging their hopes on one short sentence found in the Florida statutes that says the county shall not take any official action that would result in evictions unless it is determined that there are sufficient suitable relocation facilities for the mobile home owners.
You had mentioned a mobile home study. Is that the analysis that is contemplated by 723-083?
That is correct.
And who's going to do the study, or who's doing the study?
There are two companies that they have gone out, I believe.
The residents were hoping that under the law, the impossible relocation issue would stop the evictions. The problem is they're being evicted before the relocation study has even begun.
That study that you ordered, is it a study where you're trying to figure whether we have a housing crisis or not? Or is it a study where you actually try to relocate all those people? Or where you
It's a look at availability within a certain area. It's a study that looks at who would need to be relocated.
It's a study that looks specifically at, are there other opportunities for mobile homeowners that would need to be relocated?
And then that's a question mark, really. I mean, the county does not have, I mean, that everybody in this county know the answer to that question? I mean, is that an honest question?
We're required to do the study.
Yeah.
So it's,
But in the meantime, everybody's getting evicted, and then by the time you're done with your study that could have started 6 months ago when the application was filed, half of the people are already left, they're gone, right? God knows where they are now. So by the time you're done with all your paperwork, everybody be out of a home, right? Is that the process?
So even the results of this study would not necessarily change what the current property owner is doing with the property. That's kind of a separate issue.
The community meeting is the first step to engage the public. It's put on by the applicant. County staff is here to answer code-related questions.
Okay, but how come the first step is not to look at that study, I mean, to look at the relocation? I mean, you have not even started the relocation. You are still trying to figure a vendor to do your study, which I don't know what you're studying because everybody knows the answer. And then, yet you're processing this application. 6 months after it was filed, there's still not a study cranked up, right?
So to be done before.
In September, we published a documentary pointing out that housing experts argue that government officials help circumvent relocation requirements by delaying the relocation availability assessment until developers have had time to evict the mobile home owners. In the article below, We've published the legislative analysis of a 2011 amendment to Florida's Mobile Home Act that makes it clear that a park owner's eviction and redevelopment rights are dependent upon the availability of relocation facilities for the mobile home owners.
And all these people who've lived here, not their whole lives, but they definitely have their whole life invested here. And we can't find homes. So
One proposed solution was to build the project in stages. First part of the complex could go up on a currently vacant portion of the park. This would allow residents to remain in their homes until they could be relocated into the very first low-income affordable housing units that are built.
I see simple solutions for people who actually truly want to work together, all right?
It's something I will bring up, but I can't make any promises.
Florida law recognizes that mobile home owners are not mere tenants. They have constitutional property rights.
Bob, look at head. Why you disrespecting me? Have you looked at your head? Looks like a sponge. All right, let me go back to me. Let me see. Okay, let's try nice talk. Please, all everyone wants to live in a good home. You don't got a good house. They're gonna make us homeless. Why make me homeless when I already have the beautiful home of my dreams? My God, why are you smiling for? You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna be rude to you next.
Dieudonné Pierre, here in the first row, bought his trailer for $50,000 barely a year ago. Lubert Adler is only offering him $2,750.
And that doesn't affect me, because I own the land under my trailer. But what affects these people on Stock Island affects me, because this is my island, okay? And I see wherever there is water on Stock Island, the developers are coming, and they're trying to push us out. Listen to me, but I'm looking at these people, and I'm very passionate, okay? And I am a homeowner. I do not make money on my property. I watch the development of that high-end hotel over there, and guess what? My sewer bill, my water bill is about $20, and my sewer bill is $80, because I and the rest of us are footing the bill for developers. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
And I've had it. I've had it with developers. It's not right. I don't know how you can go to bed at night and sleep, because there is a God in heaven.
Now, if you're going to be making...
Hello, I am the boss of these two men. I am the billionaire. I'm the boss of this one. The boss of this one. I am rich. He looks rich because I bought him all this stuff. He's not rich. That's all I would like to say. Thanks, Bob. Pass it on to the commissioner. Pass it on to the commissioner. No, he not. I want rich money with him.